Good morning. 10:24 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Friday, December 16th, 2022. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. I appreciate all the birthday wishes, but my birthday is tomorrow. I know for some of you you're a day ahead because of time zones and because of which part of the world you live on. So I thank you. My birthday is December 17th. I will be 39 years old tomorrow. So I do appreciate all of the well wishes. Bitcoin's down 396 points, or better than 2.2%, down to 16,964. XRP, as I warned yesterday, was about to flash drop once we broke the 371, and now we've dropped more than 4.2% here on the day. That's a perfect flash drop, but it's not done yet because once you break the 371, let me go to the perpetual futures chart. We had to come back, and you see how we touched this perfectly. That's what I call a beautiful technical analysis. I told everybody last night once we broke the 351 or the 371, we'd come down to the 356 or 355 level, which we have done perfectly. I put out a video last night. The unfortunate part of this video is, the last two of them actually, is that I put out a 1-minute video 10 hours ago and only 366 people chose to watch it. And that was detrimental for anybody because I said exactly what was going to happen last night. I did it in a 1-minute video on TikTok and I showed it on YouTube. But, nobody cares about the truth when it comes to price drops. They only want to see XRP go to the moon. So I figured that video would do trash, and it did. On TikTok, that same video has about 5,000 views. But TikTok's going to go away soon, so that's not going to be an avenue to let people see my content. So we did hit that area of support. We've this pullback, no volume. I would expect us to get rejected at 368, even if we could get back up there. I don't think a double bottom's necessarily going to hold, and then I think the next level is going to be 34.5. But more importantly, we're stuck in the middle now because technically the next big zone is the 32-cent level. So I'd be looking for us to come there in the short term. If we continue this move down, right now it could be construed as a fake out, but we did start a bear flag, another continuation to the downside on the short-term pattern. So this looks very bearish. Like I said yesterday, everything looks very bad, and it did fall through the follow-through. The weekly is what I'm concerned about because on the daily it doesn't look awful, but the weekly, everything's still coming through. The 100 finally came through or the 50 finally came through the 200. Now the 100's got to come through, which means we're going to have another volatile drop here at some point. Like I've been saying, unless we get a big volume spike that comes in of positive volume, of green volume, and it changes the trajectory. But right now it doesn't seem to be the case, and it seems like what we've been saying for the better part of a month, 2 months, 3 months, 5 months. It's just taking forever to finish out. And if this got rejected here, we've already made the targeted move. If it plays true, the targeted move would be 22.85. So that's another 13 cents, 14 cents down, assuming this plays true. And it's not looking great this morning at all. We've now created what we could say is a descending triangle within this, and we have the evidence. Now, it's up to you if you'd want to come out there, but I prefer to keep these tight when we're very bearish. And obviously, it's up to your interpretation what you would like to do. Because we're starting something like that right there. That's what we've created out of the side here this morning. And that's a descending, that's like a descending triangle right there. It really is. But we got the downtrending resistance, downtrending support. So now we're looking to break the 356 or come back up and break 385 to try to push this broken resistance now. There's support at 404 level approximately. It says 403 here, but 404 is the key level. Make no mistake about it. I'm just doing something here to there. That's what I wanted to see. I like to mess with the patterns a little bit. So we're in a tight little zone here. We really are. But now that support that we came down to and hit, now if we break that, now we can come down to that 31 cent level, if not worse. But it's a little descending triangle we formed. So support, support, resistance, resistance, resistance. We've already confirmed this pattern. So now it's either we break down or break out. So right now, your next big thing for XRP is you're looking for a breakdown of the 356 level. You break 356, then you can continue to move farther down. XLM is following this beautifully. We've already had this measured out, as we said that looked like a bear flag on a head and shoulders on that quick wick up to the bull flag that had broke. Came back on the bear flag, and now we had no choice, like I said, but to come back down to support, which was at the 0775 level. We just missed it. So we're hunting 0775, and then if we break that, that's when you can come back into this newly formed pattern that hasn't come into yet, but I've got it set up here just in case it does, or when it does, if and when it does. And then you can see here we're trending down after this breakdown of the bear flag and this descending triangle. We're looking to trend down to the 7245 area. We've got DGB. Remember we said it was done. We said this pattern's done. It's going to die now. We even drew our DGB man, who actually came out pretty nice on the live. But that was to say DGB's done there. This was his head. I tried to say this is the head. And I drew him out even as a head. So left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Now if this loses 842, that's when we can start to come back down to that 747 level. So very interesting morning tonight, morning in the markets. Very bearish morning. Like I warned so much yesterday, but unfortunately the videos didn't do very well. One of them got over 1,000, but that 350 view video last night, 10 hours ago, and it was just a 1-minute video. It was a short. I showed exactly what was going to happen moments before it happened, just so that you guys could see what to expect. We broke out of this channel. I showed it so many times. Once we broke the 17,400, then it would open up the pattern, and the first drop would be down, and we already broke below it. 17,000. That 17,060 level, we're actually using it as resistance. Broke below, resistance, and now to break back down even further, this opens up a pattern down to 16,286 approximately. That's where it looks like we could be trending to next, 16,282, but on the way there, we've got 16,600. So our next support, 16,600 for Bitcoin. If we're trying to get bullish again, we got to get back over 17,424. But there is a slightly easier way to see this. Yeah, we've got to get over 17,065 approximately. 17,060 we have to get over. So you need Bitcoin to break 17,060 before we make a move down to 16,600 if you want this pattern to flip anytime soon. I'm not saying it's going to. It looks very bearish to me, and I've been planning for this for a few days. As you guys know, I've been trying to warn about this. I can only say so much. It's up to you to follow through. You've got algo verge of breaking 20 cents. IOTA's down to 18 cents. We've got the Dow down another 420 points, which brings it down almost 1,300 points in the last day and hour. So the last 2 days, the Dow's down almost 1,300 points. I know a lot of people were saying to buy it. And I just said, no. This looks awful. This looks like the house could be coming down. Now you know why they kept talking about a Christmas rally. Turns out we might have a Christmas dump, and everybody was buying to position themselves. We got the DXY. Still looking very bullish this morning. I said it looked like it put in a bullish bull flag here. And now it looks like it's primed to come up here to 105.52. That's just my personal opinion. Unless we break and lose this 104.13, we're coming up to almost 105.50 approximately. So the broader market, that's going to have a huge effect. The U.S. 10 years up 1.77% to 3.51. Gold and silver's having a little bit of a move, but it's under a lot of pressure. Gold was up a lot more this morning. Well, not a lot more, but it had gone up all the way to 1793. But this is a rejection point here at 1787. If you're below 1787, gold's going down to the next level. So pay very close attention to 1787. And for silver, again, silver, if it loses 23.21, we're breaking down. It's just that simple. And we've already lost 23.21. Gold's on the verge of losing 17.87. Commodity stocks are going to be under pressure. They might be up just a tiny bit to start today, but I think by the end of the day, they're more than likely going to fold. So that's what I'm seeing today. Platinum's down 12 bucks. It rebroke the 1,000 level at 996 spot 13. And then you've got copper down 0.28% to 3 spot 764 per pound. Make sure to hit that like button, turn that bell notification on, and subscribe to the channel and find out where more than 15,200 people have subscribed. If you want to see any latest updates or get more content, join me here on MEXC. No spot fees, no VPN needed in the USA, and no KYC. You can futures trade up to 200x, but I highly encourage you to buy spot instead of futures and practice your trading on the spot, buy and sell. Since there's no spot fees, you can buy and sell freely. BITGET's the same way. You get up to 150x leverage, but in the USA, you're going to need to use a VPN if you're a new user. That's why I came up with the MEXC alternative. BITGET's got 700% Bitcoin or cash compared to their Bitcoin reserves. So they're 7-to-1 to users Bitcoin, which is unbelievably awesome. Very transparent. And UPHOLD, my most trusted, just high spot fees. So I choose other alternative exchanges to buy my stuff with no spot fees, and then I can always send it over to UPHOLD. And then if you want to join Tom's Army, XRP Future Millionaire, we have not had a new member in 3 days. We're down to 212 members at Tom's Army, and I greatly appreciate the 212 members that have stuck around, that show me that support, especially right before the holidays. If you want to send me a birthday wish, you can send me a super thanks. My birthday's tomorrow, 2, 5, 10, or 50, or just simply join Tom's Army, and it'll be the greatest birthday gift I can receive. Hashtag the FUD stops here.